Welcome back everyone, Nautico again. Today we're going to dive into the Sprite Event. That comes in the 4th expansion exclusive. It's pretty long, so we're going to go ahead and take it in 2 parts. Oh, we have Navi Sprite talking to us. He wants to know if we know who made the Earth Sprites. And Boss Sprite probably makes them pretty happy, so yes, that's who makes them happy. Now they're wanting to go ahead and make the Boss Sprite's dream come true, which is to dance the Earth Spirit dance in front of everybody. But Boss Sprite has been tired, and of course he's been busy. He does a lot of things to make the sprites happy. They're asking for our help on how they think we can help him out. And of course, help Boss Sprite with his work is an option. And so I encourage them to go ahead and do that. He seems to like that idea. Now, since they've never helped out before, they're not quite sure how to do it, but they're going to give it their best try. And of course, they ask us to support them in this, and yes, we will. Okay, so we're going to go to our first sprite to help him out. And it's the manager sprite. Uh-oh, he seems like he's lost. And we let him know that he is in the Earth Sprite village. He seems to have got turned around and didn't know exactly where he was. He was trying to help out the Boss Sprite with his patrols that he does every day. He thinks that a trail will help him to be able to find his way home, and I agree. Kind of a Hansel and Gretel. So he's asked us to go ahead and provide beans. And I don't think that's a bad idea. We should go ahead and get him some beans to help him. So now, whenever we want to do something for the Earth Sprites, it'll be on the bulletin board, and we can go ahead and take their requests there. Okay, so we're going to just see how many beans he needs. Since he had an S at the end, we're going to go ahead and just double check. Also, if you haven't really used the board, this is a great way to show you where it's at. 1! Great! He needs just 1 bean to guide him back home. So we'll go get that bean from our farm. I am kind of a hoarder, so I keep at least 3 or 4 of everything to try and make sure that I'm never without. So I do know that I have some beans in the refrigerator in my house, so let's go get them. Okay. My little kitty. Alright, hop on our little bike and back to the town hall. And we're going to turn in green. Woohoo! We got our little stamp and we got confetti. I like that. It's like a yay me! Good job! And I always like that little extra pat on the back. Okay, let's try not to run over people. Let's go back and see what else we can do to help. Okay, so our manager Sprite, he was able to use the beam and find his way back. As he praises the Boss Sprite, that's cute. Uh-oh, there was something. The birds ate all the beans! Oh no. Okay, so he wants us to go ahead and help him replace the beams. Leaves? No, those can blow away. Stones? Yes. I believe in the stone will work. That's correct. Birds cannot eat the stones. Or they shouldn't. He wants a sparkly glass rock. Okay. Got it. We can go get glass rock. Okay, so we're gonna go to one of my many boxes, which is my metals box, and go get some glass rock. Since I don't know how many is gonna be needed, I'm just gonna grab all of them that I have in case it's more than one. Okay, and back to the billboard. Oh, oops, went right over the little girl. Okay, one. We just needed one. Stamp! Confetti! Okay. I can't promise that I won't say that each and every time, but I will try to be a little bit more conscious of it. Okay, let's go ahead and put that away. Sorry, I get a little confused sometimes. Oh, we have a new Sprite, the grass Sprite. He looks so cute with his little spiky hair. He's trying to talk to the animals like the Boss Sprite, but they're not listening to him. He simply wants to know how he can make friends with them. I make friends by playing with toys with my cats, so I'm going to say toys. Yep, that's what we needed. And he's simply asking us to go ahead and get the materials for him, which is not a hard thing. Let's go ahead and go get materials. Doesn't look like he's going to tell us which materials, which means we'll have to go to the town hall and then come and get them and then go back again. So go ahead and go see what he needs. It's 4:40, and after 6:30 we can't do any more requests, so let's try and hurry. So he needs woolen yarn, supple lumber, and tough thread. Just one of each. Now the woolen yarn, I'm gonna have to go a little further than I had been going because that particular box is over by my barns. So I have my barns in the second area that you can unlock, where you get the first barn. So yeah, forgetting where I'm going. Woolen yarn, of course, comes from sheep. The supple lumber comes from the log, and the tough thread from tough thread. This is what happens when you're in a hurry. You end up making little mistakes. Ah! Oh my god! I only had one tough thread. After I just said I was a hoarder, and yet I only had one of those. I think I made something. I requested a commission or something, and I used my thread, so that might be why I don't have it. And 3. Okay. We have provided him with everything he needed to make his new shiny toy. Which my guess would be like a ball on the string, something like that. Oh, I almost ran her over again. That little girl just loves being in the way, doesn't she? Now we'll see what else he needs, or if it's a new sprite. Okay, it's still him. Now it is getting a little darker. If you notice, it has tinted a little darker when we went back to the village. And the toy was a success. That's great. Uh-oh. He has a problem because the animals are too friendly and licking his face. He's covered in drool. Yeah. You might want to wipe that off with a cloth. Ugh. He's all sticky. Poor little guy. Okay, so he's asking us to help him get a cloth so he can hang out with the animals a little longer. That's an awesome idea. And let's go get some cloth. It doesn't show us which cloths we need, so we'll go ahead and go grab all the cloths that we have. Work smarter, not harder. Always grab, if you know kind of what it is, kind of grab it ahead of time So you can just make the one trip instead of the multiple trips. I'm gonna go to my cloth quickly and see what it is we need. In order to make cloth, you need thread. So if you don't have it, don't worry, you can still make it. And don't forget that the makers make more than one at a time. So this time Ralph wanted to get run over. Okay, here we go. It was one tough cloth. Okay, so one tough cloth. Right, and here we go back. And it's already gonna be past 6:30. So what we'll need to do here is we're gonna go ahead and stop the event here. I'm gonna go ahead and put back everything. But first I gotta talk to Yori, because now that we're married. Oh, he says the cutest things. Okay, and now we'll put back the cloths. And I'm really glad that you guys got a chance to see the first part of this. I will make the next video soon. If not tomorrow, so that you guys can see the second part. And thank you for coming on this adventure with me. I hope you all have a really great day.